Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So Divine Feminine, I am here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Get no fit nuts. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. It is currently under construction. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Turland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. All right, y'all, a couple of announcements, and I got some intuitive messages for you, a lot of them, actually, okay? The first announcement, right? The reason why the community board is still under construction, because there's some prophecies on there that need to come true first, okay? And then I will remove them. The person that I'm talking to and I'm talking about, you know who you are. That shit's still set, G. It is, okay? That's number one. Number two, we're due for a prayer event, people. So any suggestions on a date or anything, because I just feel like, of course we need one. That's the second announcement. Let's move on to your intuitive messages, okay? So the first message I heard, this is not for everybody, but for some of you Divine Feminines who hopped in the DeLorean, you're going to know what this means. It says, daughters of Job who traveled the eastern skies, we welcome you, okay? Some of y'all know what that means. Some of y'all do not. The people who know what that means, hey, I mean, shit, you've been initiated into something, G, okay? That's the first message I got. Second message I got, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, it says your bullies are all camped out at the Pollo campground. Pollo is Spanish for chicken. So they said it's a bunch of chickens in spiritual jail, but they called it the Pollo campground. They said some of them are waiting to get their heads chopped off. And they said some of them already have their heads chopped off and they're just running around. Something about nerve damage on some of your bullies or enemies, girl, something like that. I don't know. I was laughing at the Pollo campground. Like, okay. The next one I got was, if you see the Six of Cups reversed, whether you're a reader, right, or you're someone who's inquiring, like watching a reading about someone and the Six of Cups reversed pops up, they said in the meantime, it's going to mean that whoever you're inquiring about or reading about, this person hasn't accepted the new world, is what they said. The Six of Cups reversed means. I don't know for how long, because of course it has several meanings. That's why I'm like, well, you can't just dictate the Six of Cups reversed, spirit guides. But they said for now, that's what it means. Someone refuses to accept the new world. So I don't know. Okay. Kind of makes sense though, don't it? Mm-hmm. Moving on. I also heard that there's a couple or a family moving because they feel like they're being haunted. They showed me the Five of Wands with the star card. So something about angry spirits. They said that there's demons on their back. They said you can picture it as parents who carry their kids on their backs at amusement parks. That's how that demon straddles you. I don't know. I've seen it at amusement parks. Like, them kids be holding on tight, like got the daddy neck, just, you know what I mean? So I don't know, y'all. I don't feel like this for us. That's why I'm so jovial. Anyway, they said new proverb, okay? What I'm about to tell you is a new proverb. Not that I'm adding anything into the book. They're just like a play on words, okay? They said, study your enemies like a frog in biology. Yes, the frog is the center of attention, but it is dead. I was like, that's deep than a motherfucker. Like, so they don't matter anyway. It's trash. You know what I mean? Like, you are the center of attention, but you're still nothing. I liked it, G. I like that new proverb. I was like, that's kind of dope. Yes. Okay. That was that. And then I got Divine Feminine. Some people may be scared of your power or practices, and you'll be able to see the fear. Like, it's not like some intuitive message or anything like that. Like, people gonna be like literally scared of your ass, okay? Like, a good example, they keep sending the same fucking maintenance man, and he done already came up in here and looked at my altar like, what the fuck you got going on in here, right? And then he had to come back today and shit. And that motherfucker stood outside, okay? He was just looking like, bitch, I ain't coming up in there. Like, it's just, but he just happened to catch me at, you know what I mean? Like, it's just candles and food, you know? But he looking like, ain't nobody here, you know? This type of shit. But, you know, so people may just catch you at inopportune times, paying homage to your ancestors, praising God, and meditation, prayer. I don't know what you doing, girl. You could be doing some whatever the fuck, and people just happy. You look crazy than a motherfucker. You do, girl. But I know what's up, though. They just shit. I mean, maybe they need to see it. You know what I mean? To know, like, don't fuck with that one. That went into some other shit. You know what I mean? Okay. Was that all the messages? Amusement park, demon, maintenance man. Yeah, that was everything. Frog biology, we got it, girl. I hope you got those intuitive messages. I hope they meant something to some of you. Also, you guys, I heard that some of you guys may be hearing, you know, like when we do readings and I'll use names like Brian, Brittany, Karen, Lisa, whatever, right? A lot of you guys are going to start hearing your spirit guides' names or your ancestors' names. These are people that have passed away that are going to pop up in the reading. You're going to be like, that sounds like so-and-so, but they're not here. Or you're going to see their initials in smoke, in sage smoke, incense smoke, any type of smoke. You may start seeing the initials of your ancestors, or you may see, I know this sounds crazy, G, but I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about, G. Or you're going to see their facial patterns. Some of you guys are going to see a man with a beard, G, or a man with like a mustache or a beard or a lot of hair, a prominent nose for some of these. It's men, though. They're either men's names or they're men's faces in smoke. So it could be cigarette smoke, bud smokers only. I don't know. Something like that. Shout out to Cleveland. Y'all always just be popping up. Anyway, let's get started, y'all. Where we at? 6 minutes here. Dougie Fresh, you're on. Yeah. Let's get started, guys. Give me some messages here for Divine Feminine. How she'll be feeling about herself and the energy she's going to be in the next 7 days. It's damn sure some people in spiritual jail, but I feel like y'all know that. I could tell that just from the intuitive messages and shit, that some shit happening to people, G. I feel like people money locked up. People ain't making no money, but we know, but we do, right? Energy is money. So just imagine if somebody been throwing bad energy at you. You know what I mean? Of course that's gonna lock up their motherfucking money. We put good energy out, that's why we make money. You put bad energy out, you don't make money. It's like, hello, you know, it's this type of shit. So I don't know, people learning a very harsh lesson, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, in regards to fucking with you. Shit. Anyway, give me some messages here for Divine Feminine, how she'll be feeling about herself and the energy she's going to be in the next 7 days. Yeah, empty bowl of fucks, girl. Empty bowl of fucks. No fucks given, no cares. Some of y'all just stop giving a fuck, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. That's just like literally not caring about anything. I don't have an appetite. Well, not anything. I take that back. But I feel like if it's you, it's something that doesn't, it doesn't float your boat or quiver your liver, right? My bad, girl. Yes, like I was saying, it's either something that I feel like this is something you're disinterested in, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. This is like not having a taste for something anymore. Usually that's just an empty bowl of fucks given, but I feel like it's like, I don't crave it, I don't want it, I'm not attracted to it, I don't love it, I don't like it. And then you got the microwave at the bottom of the deck. This is like instant gratification, so something happens quick. This could be like you turned off real quick, like, you know what I mean? Or shit, somebody electricity get turned the fuck off. It do. But this is like being turned off of someone, someplace, something. Like, I'm just not feeling it. Like, you know, man, I be trying to, this like that shallow shit sometimes though, Divine Feminine. Like, I just don't like the way he chew. You know what I mean? It's like this type of shit, like some real small shit, but the relationship over just because he chew with his mouth open, or I don't know, Divine Masculine. It could be something like she don't clean her ears, G. You know what I mean? It's over, G. It's some shit like that, I'm telling you. It could be something really small where it just turns you off, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. In the next 7 days, you ain't fucking with it, G. It may not even be a small thing. Hold on a second. It may not even be a small thing. But whatever it is, you damn sure disconnect from it real quick. It may be a big thing to you and a small thing to other people, I guess is how I should word that. But it's a wrap. It could just be something, I'm telling you, it feels like a turn off. So this could be something at a job. You know what I mean? When you get there and you like, oh no, this ain't gonna work for me. You know, like they didn't tell you that shit in the interview or when they hired you, and then when you get there, you like, oh no, this shit here, this ain't gonna work for me. And then you just totally quit. It's like something you just realize. I mean, it sounds like you know yourself pretty well. You know, some motherfuckers will put up with shit that they don't like. They eat food they don't like. They fuck people they don't like. Working jobs, live, all this shit, right? Not us. We'll quit on your ass. We will quit, okay? I'm done, G. Yeah, that's what this is. Look at it. Look, when I'm shuffling. You will quit on their motherfucking ass, and they could call you shady if they want. That's why I said they'll hire you and you'll quit the same day if you see some fuck shit. Or if she got dirty ears or he too funny. You like, call me shady, call me shallow, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Call me what you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that, y'all. Give me another one here for Divine Feminine. Yeah, watch the throne. Oh shit. Okay, well this takes a whole nother turn, y'all. Because this is like somebody wanting you to give a fuck about their position or their title, and you don't, okay? This could also people not giving a fuck, about your position or title. But that doesn't change your position or title. Neither does it change the other person's position or title. So whoever wants you to give a fuck about their position or title, I don't know why they want you to give a fuck, because if they really hold that position and title, then just be that, G. Because I feel like you don't give a fuck. Who cares about your position or title? It's your position and your title. It's your throne. It's almost like, you don't run shit in this motherfucker, so I don't care how you feel about it, says Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. This person here who I guess is running shit, this could be a boss, somebody who puts themselves on a pedestal. This person cares about other people noticing that they're on the throne, G. It gives me like a false sense of security, like somebody feels like they really don't deserve to be sitting there. That's the only reason why you would care about what other people think about you or noticing that you're sitting on the throne, is that you don't really feel comfortable there. You know what I mean? You don't feel secure in that position. Because motherfuckers that feel secure in their position on the throne, we don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers think, say, do, eat, fuck, wear, none of that shit, I promise. So for those that consider yourselves on the throne, meaning, you know what I mean? Not saying you're above anybody, people, right? But this is just you holding yourself to a higher standard. You know what I mean? I try to live in a positive energy, right? High frequency shit is what I deal with. You don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You sitting there comfortably living your best life. Some of y'all stop fucking with that sodium, that damn top ramen, that cup of noodle and shit. I see y'all turning y'all back on that. Possibly dairy is what I heard as well. This could be rice, pasta, carbs. I see y'all getting your bodies up, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. They're just laying off the carbs. But they sure do look good, don't they? You like, fuck, man. Fuck. How I'm supposed to eat shrimp with no rice? Figure it out. You better wrap it up in a lettuce wrap or something like that. I don't know. Something about substitutions or substituting. It is hot as fuck in here, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Like the energy is like super high. Yeah, and the air is on, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. It could be super warm. Oh, I did move. It is warmer out here and colder. I don't know what's up with this place. But anyway, let's move on. Give me another one for Divine Feminine. How she'll be feeling about herself and the energy she's going to be in the next 7 days. Somebody maybe getting new cushions for their chairs. Or for the, new cushions for your chairs, but this will be for like a dining room set, because this is giving me like place setting. Some of you guys could be going to a dinner party or invited out to dinner. Could be having friends over, Divine Feminine. I'm picking up on Asian cuisine as well. You could be eating pho or some shit like that. Or, I don't know, I heard miso soup. Yum. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Chinese food or some type of Asian cuisine as well. It look empty in that motherfucker though, girl. You better read the reviews. Ain't nobody sitting in this motherfucking restaurant here, okay? I don't know. Be careful in the next 7 days. I'm just saying, girl. Or some restaurant, it ain't doing well, okay? I don't know if you're in the restaurant business, someone else, or something, but it's pretty empty. Yeah, man. Anyway, give me another one. This is staying in your lane. This is the path to righteousness right here. That's why I said, so this is you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You don't give a fuck who don't care or who don't love you or who don't give you praises. This is like, this is like hearts, likes, comments. Oh my God, you did such a good job. Oh my God. This is what all this shit is. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. It don't get you off the throne or keep you on the throne is what I'm being told. Now, surely, you know, I feel like you're good to people, good to your family, good to, you know, kind to people and all of that. But I don't feel like that's the main reason why you're on the throne. Somebody's main reason for being on the throne is for like likes, or they want to be seen as something of royalty or something like that, but they don't really act like it, G. I don't know, somebody's trying to like, I don't know. Take this with a grain of salt, because this sounds real stupid, girl. Or boy. Somebody's trying to like title versus title your ass, if that makes any sense. This could be like competition. So let's say you got a sibling, a sister or brother, and both of y'all are married. It's like y'all gonna out dinner party each other and shit. It's like out, well, we went to Tahiti, well, he took me to Bora Bora. This is like this type of shit. Like, what the fuck is going, or somebody wants to do this shit with you, Divine Feminine, okay? That's what this is. A real motherfucker don't care. It's like, I just went with my husband on the trip. I don't really give a fuck. Like, and why do y'all care what beach we went? It's like, it could be a lot of people offering up a bunch of information, girl. They really want you to give a fuck, girl. It's like free info in this motherfucker. I feel like people want you to notice them so bad that they're going to just start telling all of their fucking business, G. These are like people that accidentally put their fucking address on Instagram and this type of shit because they want you to see some shit so bad, or the damn license plate number, you know, and motherfuckers like us with eyes and shit, you know, don't be showing me no shit. I got a memory Rolodex like a motherfucker, okay? That's what this is. I don't need that shit to be in my eyes. I'll remember shit, okay? Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, I do see some people that literally don't like the fact that you're on the throne and you're still moving forward, okay? So your empire is growing. Because I know this ain't you. I'm sure you love being on the throne. I'm sure you love your life. This is like, I love my life. I love where I'm going. I focus on myself. I don't get in other people's lane. Sure, it's hard, the path to righteousness, but it's worth it because look at God, right? This is this type of shit. So why would no love be here? This is somebody else, G. I'm telling you. You see how the chair turned, though? You see how that you scooched that motherfucker around and kind of ignored this person, though, right? That's why I said you don't really give a fuck. But I do feel like there's someone who needs to be focusing on their self that also has some type of position that gives a fuck what people think about them. Mainly you, for some reason. Oh, that's why. This my fake ass motherfucker card that go down with the Becky and the Brian with the bad air energy. So it makes sense. If you heard that reading that came out on Tuesday. It's that person, G. So somebody really, 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 really wants your approval, G, in the next 7 days. They do. Backstroke. Somebody want to have sex with your ass, too. Swim all in your shit, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine. You want to swim in some Divine Feminine shit because this person on the throne. Some of y'all may think that somebody just wants you for sex, Divine Feminine. I don't know. It could be because this ain't no love here. This could be somebody wanting to date you because you are on the throne. So some type of, like they said, daughters of Job, right? That could mean a bunch of things to y'all. But some of y'all just very powerful women, very intelligent, beautiful, talented, you know what I mean? Women, like just brilliant and shit. So some of y'all feel like people are coming towards you and it's not for love. You are fucking correct. This is, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. I'm just rolling with the punches and shit. You right. It's a lot of groupie ass energy here, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. In the next 7 days. A lot of brown nosing out here, G. And these are the same people that really don't like the fact that you on the throne anyway. So this could be a situation where they have to respect your ass though. Like, you know what I mean? They don't like you or love you, but they gotta respect your ass and how you move. This type of shit. And I feel like you'll take that too. I feel like you'll take that, like that'll do. I ain't really looking for love from you motherfuckers anyway. You know what I mean? Not from these type of people who want you to give them approval. What the fuck? It's almost like these people are not on your level because someone who's on the throne is not going to look for approval from another motherfucker on the throne. We're both on the throne. How you got there is none of my business. I just noticed, you know what I mean? We both bosses. Nah, this motherfucker must have it must be like a default crown, or it's a passed on crown. It's something like that. Whoever this person is that wants you to, like, I guess lick they balls, bitch. I don't know. That's what it feel like dick ride or some shit. Girl, don't ask me shit. Somebody out here is a lifeguard, but they do a shitty ass job. It's like a lifeguard who sit there and watch people swim and don't give a fuck. So somebody, that motherfucker ain't even paying attention, G. So be careful if you're allowing your children or somebody to go swimming at someone's house. Make sure someone that is there to watch the kids, or someone's by the pool, or there's a lifeguard on duty. This could be at a beach or some shit. I don't know, y'all. but there's somebody that's supposed to be watching someone swim or paying attention, and they're not. This is like somebody running in to get something to eat, and it's like, oh, I was only gone for a couple of minutes, but you were supposed to be watching they motherfucking ass, and somebody fuck around and drown, G, okay? Be aware in the next 7 days. Damn. Yeah, you got somebody up against the rope. Some of you guys could be into kickboxing or boxing, divine, or you whooping somebody ass, girl, or you whooping somebody ass, and I don't mean on the physical. I hope not, unless, you know what I mean, you in the ring or something, or that's your job. But I feel like this is like on some like ranking shit on the physical and on the spiritual. Like you're doing better than someone, period, point blank. You got somebody up against the ropes. So basically, yeah, you know, like when you see boxers and they be all curled up and shit up against the ropes, and a motherfucker just taking them damn kidney shots and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's you, G. I don't know. Somebody could be having kidney issues right now as well. Divine feminine, I don't know. This is someone who's on dialysis. Some of you guys could be, and that's not you getting, let me clear that up, but I do see some of you guys on dialysis saying, I don't like to sit here for them to like flush out, you know what I mean, my kidneys and shit. Damn. We're praying for whoever's on dialysis here. Damn. All right, that changed the whole mood. Put something on the empty bowl of emotion. No fucks given. Yield. Patience is what that says. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna try. Yeah. Slowing down. Preparing to stop. Yeah, so this is like knowing that knowing you're not gonna like something, knowing that something's not for you, knowing that, you know what I mean, this really don't float your boat. This is giving me the energy like when you get ready to go somewhere and you like, I don't know, like even just looking at the outside, this shit look like a fucking dump, right? This would be this type of energy, and then when you go inside, it's a fucking dump, you know what I mean? It was like, something told me, G, before we even walked in this motherfucker. That's what this energy is, patience. But this is you still working with the energies. So I see you guys trying new things out, divine, but you still don't like that shit. Be aware of trying shit you know you don't like. Okay, or doing things you know you don't like. I can get like new foods and shit, but if it's like I've never liked avocado, I don't give a fuck if you smash it, put a fucking jalapeno in it or whatever. I don't like avocado, right? And they're like, but it's an avocado mousse, right? Which is delicious, right? And but you know you don't like avocado and you try it anyway. It's nasty, G. You're not gonna like it because you don't like avocado. Be aware, divine feminine, of compromising or thinking because something may shape shift. It's giving me a shapeshifter energy, but you still ain't fucking with it, G. It's still a fucking avocado, whether it's mashed, motherfucker, got cocoa in it, on the chip, bitch. I don't care. I don't like avocado. This could be a deal breaker here, is what this is, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. So if we're gonna talk about deal breakers, then this could be somebody who's possibly was supposed to sit next to you on the throne. And I don't know what the fuck this person did, but it had you get the fuck on. It did. Because the path to righteousness is narrow, straight and narrow. So, I mean, there really wasn't no room for that person anyway, but I feel like they were supposed to be swimming next to you in this lane down here, and you see ain't nobody in this shit right here at the bottom lane, right? I feel like somebody didn't rise to the occasion, okay? Somebody may want you to turn around in the next 7 days. Girl, I don't know, okay? I just don't. I damn sure see some tarot readers out here or some, yeah, their tarot readers are, yeah. A little hesitant or not feeling your job anymore. And I'm not trying to be shady, but this is, I don't give a fuck about this shit. And it's the number 3, which would be the high priestess. This high priestess not giving a fuck about their job, or their gift is gone or something, or they're hesitant. They seem confused. This is yield. Like, you know, like you can tell, like, you know what I mean? When it's like they almost asking you, you know what I mean? Like, is this? Or is this? Or could it be this? And it's like, I came to you for the fucking answers, bitch. I don't know. Like, you're the, you know, it could be something like that, G. I see it going on in the next 7 days. I also see a side chick out here not getting no motherfucking love, G. Okay? Somebody who was down to be a third party, she been put on ice, or he. Okay? Whoever this is trying to be patient with whoever the fuck it is that put their ass on ice. Okay? But I feel like whoever you are, if somebody just kind of ghosted you or just put you on ice, I feel like that's a sign that you should just go and move on, G. For real. Especially if this is a third party situation and you haven't heard from this person. They may have chosen someone else, or or they moved on. I don't know. That's for somebody. That's definitely not for everybody. Divine Feminine, it could be a situation where there's a Tatiana and someone left Tatiana on ice and came to you, and Tatiana's sitting here waiting. That could be why Tatiana want to compete with you for this title. This could already happen. It could be like a little Tata bitch here that some Divine Masculine done put on ice because he done met you, and now the bitch want to compete with you to prove that she on the throne. But you see how the bitch always got to look back to see if you see she, you know what I mean? What kind of bitch? How is you running a fucking kingdom and an empire, bitch, always watching the fuck out of me, huh? Okay? Divine Masculine, I don't know how you was confused. Okay? How the fuck a bitch a boss with her neck turned backwards all the time? What kind of, first of all, that's not even normal, okay? With a bitch always looking behind her and shit. How the fuck is this bitch focused on the future? Whoever this is that's trying to compete with your Divine Feminine, that bitch is trash. Let's move on. Some of you guys who do tarot are intuitives, you're getting stronger. Because if I move that yield card over there with the path to righteousness, your intuition, wipe me the fuck down. That person is submerged in water, okay? With this 3. Some of y'all are, your gifts are heightening tarot land, some of you. But it's going to be an extreme, it's an extreme upgrade though. That's why you're gonna notice some are gonna be asking you like, it could be this, or you're gonna see them shuffling like they work at a fucking casino. They gonna keep getting up, they're never prepared. Oh, I gotta go get this. Oh, well, hold on, let me go get this. Oh, wait a minute, this type of shit. It's stalling, G. They don't fucking have the gift anymore. While meantime, in between time, others of you are fucking just smoking these bitches. I'm telling you, smoking these bitches. That's what's going on. But they keep watching y'all to see if you're still on the throne. That's why they can't, that's why their gift isn't enhancing. So basically, if you work in tarot land, there's gonna be some bitches falling off, watching the bitches that are enhancing, and that's why the bitches keep falling off. It's like they can't even focus on it's like they're coming to you. I don't know, they're viewers now, bitch, okay? Viewers with a motherfucking channel, and I know I'm a viewer, okay, with the channel, but this totally fucking different, G, okay? This totally fucking different. They might as well shut their shit down, G, period. Anyway. Let's move on. They're the ones that's hesitant though. It says yield. I'm not making the shit up. The shit says yield. So it's like you don't seem confident about the shit. That's what this card means. Someone is not really confident about something. Even when they put it out, when they get ready to do it, when they showcase it. This could be some other shit. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody who wrote a rap and now it's time to get on the mic and shit. And the motherfucker just stumbling all over the shit or sound like they reading the shit off the motherfucking paper and shit. There's no fucking flow here. Right? Something about when you do something Divine Feminine, that shit flow like a motherfucker. You can sing, rap, write, I don't know, act, it just come to you. You know what I mean? Tarot, athletics, whatever the fuck. Like, you know what I mean? You just surgical with the bitch, Jake. You're gonna see a lot of people real choppy with they shit. Okay? Like where the shit just don't have no structure, or it just doesn't, you know what I mean, run smooth as fuck. You know, like when you like if you've driven in a luxury car on a nice paved road. You know what I mean? That's how the fuck you are. That's how they just describe it. Got me smiling and shit. Because, I mean, if you've ever been in one, it's like that motherfucker, like, just coasting and shit. You know what I mean? If you've ever just ridden this, not saying you have to have one, but I'm saying if you've ridden in one on a nice paved road. They said that's how you are. That's how you do whatever the fuck it is you do. And all these other motherfuckers all bumpy and, you know what I mean? It's potholes and all this other shit. Which means they need to pay attention to where they're going because the road is not straight and narrow. They're not on the path to righteousness. So you would think these motherfuckers would pay attention to where they're going. But no. They want to watch you drive on the smooth paved road and the luxury, all this shit. I'm telling you, somebody could be getting a luxury vehicle in the next 7 days. I see you watching all them stop signs and all the signs. Like, you ain't about to fuck up my shit. This is like you not caring about someone getting to the stop sign after you. It's like, no, you go on, motherfucker. I see how your shit look. Go on. I'll wait if you got a nice luxury vehicle and shit. I feel you, Divine Feminine. Not saying that I even have a luxury vehicle, excuse me. I'm just saying I get it. It's like parking your shit at the mall way down at the end where nobody parks and shit so they don't scratch your shit. Like, I'm good. I'll walk. I don't need to park by the fucking food court by the door. I'm cool. Yeah, I see some of y'all doing that shit. Like, I need to exercise any motherfucking way. I heard that, girl. Don't be fucking up your shit. Yeah. Some of you guys will be quietly observing something, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, in the next 7 days. It's what I said, though, or it's what they said. I'm going to give them their credit, right? As in my spirit guides. It's the new proverb. Studying your enemy is like a frog in biology, right? This is you observing. This is you, you know what I mean, experimenting, like really dissecting all of the organs and shit. It takes time to really dissect a frog. And yes, the frog is the center of attention, right? But don't forget the frog is dead. That motherfucker don't feel shit. You know what I mean? So some of y'all may be worried about hurting somebody's feelings and shit, or some shit like that, or someone may want you to feel sympathetic, or I don't know, bad for him or some shit like that. That motherfucker may not have no feelings, G. Okay? Or they didn't have them until you start slicing on them. But when they were slicing on your motherfucking ass and you wasn't part of biology, they didn't give a fuck, G. So some of y'all need to do what the Bible says, right? It says if they reject the word, right? Like when Jesus sent out his disciples and he said, if they don't take this shit, bro, right? If they reject that shit, clap the dust off your sandals and keep it moving, move on to the next town. Y'all need to remember that. Because I have a feeling some of those people were like, wait, right? To the disciples, don't leave. We didn't, like this type of shit. I have a feeling there's some people like that in regards to you, and it's too fucking late. Okay? They need to catch you in the next town. It's not too late for them to possibly mend something with you, be with you or whatever, but it needs to be done the right way, and they got to catch up to you. You got to get on the path to righteousness, ma'am or fucking sir. I ain't coming back there. You fucking crazy? Not to mention, a prophet is always shunned in their hometown, divine feminine, divine masculine, which is in the Bible. So don't be surprised if motherfuckers you thought was gonna rock with you and be down with you, they ain't. Motherfuckers from your hometown, your family, your friends and shit, laughing at you and all this hesitant to fuck with you. Them probably the people looking at you crazy with your practices, and I said motherfuckers gonna be scared and shit. It's them. A prophet is always shunned in their hometown. That's where they're always killed, shunned, maimed, beat up, robbed, and it's the same motherfuckers they come back to help. Ain't that a bitch? That's why you moving on. Don't go backwards, G. Don't go backwards. I'm telling you. Anyway. Put something on Watch the Throne. They definitely said some of y'all hopped in the DeLorean, G. That's what this is giving me, even though it's not a car energy. It's giving me that, because that's the path to righteousness. And they said you traveled the eastern skies, G. Never, ever smoke weed. That's how I remember northeast, southwest. Never, ever smoke weed. You are headed east, G. I told you, daughters of Job who travel the eastern skies. Of course you on the fucking throne. That's why you don't give a fuck who care or not. I feel like a lot of y'all got, a lot of you guys either got some activation, some initiation. You either got some, you're privy to some information about where you're headed in life, or you've been given some information about your identity on a whole nother fucking level, divine feminine, divine masculine. I don't know about sons of Job. I think they're just called Freemasons, G, or whatever the fuck, okay? I don't really want to get too much in that shit, especially on here. But that's basically what the fuck this is, okay? So I don't know. It could be something with all that shit going on. Some of y'all have been initiated in that shit, but it's like on an ancient level or something. Like you had to know it first. Like you had to know that you knew it. If that makes any sense. It's like we can't tell you that you know. We can't let you know. It's almost like we can't let you know who you are. You have to know who you are. It's this type of energy, which goes back to what I said about the Watch the Throne. Somebody can't tell you you're not this and you're not that. You already know who the fuck you are. But that's why all these people are looking for acceptance or attention and all this other shit, because they don't know who the fuck they are. We've been picking up on that shit a lot. A lot of people so deep into shit that they have to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because they don't know who they are without it. So this is somebody who followed in their dad's footsteps or their mom's footsteps and does the same thing. I'm a teacher. My dad was a teacher. My dad was a police officer, army, and all this other shit. And it's like they don't even know who they would be if they hadn't joined the army or became a teacher, because that's what their mom and them did. You know what I mean? And so they go back and look for their mom and dad's approval to see, mom, I'm a teacher too. See, dad, I'm in the military too. And we've all done that. It's not like a diss or anything, because that's what was fucking us all up. Till we just realized, like, I don't fucking like the fucking military. That's why I said we'll quit on your ass. I will go AWOL on the motherfucking military, G. Okay? I don't like this shit. I don't wake up early in the morning. I don't do well motherfuckers screaming in my face. Okay? So discharge me, dishonorable, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. That's us. You know what I mean? Because we just can't sit nowhere too long and just be sitting around when we know we're on the throne. Like, why would I accept this? Basically is what this is in the next 7 days. There's something you're not accepting. There's just something you will not compromise on. At first, in the beginning, I thought it was something small, which it could be, so be aware. Like, I don't like the way his ankle bone, you know, it's some little weird ass shit, divine feminine, that you be doing, G. That's what they telling me, but I feel you though, because I'm the same fucking way and I be feeling bad, you know what I mean? But it's like, I can't look at that shit though. You know what I mean? If he put on sandals and that ankle bone look like, it's gonna fuck me up. You know, I can't do it. It's some of y'all, yes, and you need to, we do, okay? We need to work on shit like that. But for a lot of y'all, feel like it's deeper than that. It's deeper than the avocado and all that other shit. It's something that you cannot, it's like somebody who does drugs and you don't do drugs. You know what I mean? And it's like, I knew that motherfucker was acting funny, right? Because this is the yield card. This is like, I know motherfucker on dope when I see one. Motherfucker used to do dope. Could be some of y'all. You know what I mean? Like, they just feel a little off. Sure enough, right? You find out this person on some shit and you like, I can't fuck with it. Like, no fucks given, empty boat. Like, I'm on the throne, motherfucker, and I live my life righteously, okay? I don't fuck around with fiends and shit. You know what I mean? Especially if I ain't serving a nigga, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And you ain't doing that neither. A lot of y'all done cleaned your life up. Cause there's somebody hopping up off the porch to serve a motherfucker, G. Okay? Somebody fresh out too. And I ain't even supposed to be picking up on energy like that. But somebody trying to chill out here. Somebody's trying not to be the dope man no more. Okay. Oh, let's move on. It just seems like a lot of you guys changed your life. And there may be people that want you to, so there may be, these people may be trying to appeal to you with things from your past that you used to be attracted to or things you used to do. You know what I mean? How I just picked up on serving the crackhead off the porch type shit. I don't want to live there. I don't want to date anybody that's still, you know what I mean? I don't want my homeboys still doing that shit. I don't want their daughters and sons doing that shit. Some of them, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see none of that shit. I don't condone none of that shit. But at the time when the shit was going on, we didn't see the future like that because we was looking back at other shit. That's what we were doing. So that's why it doesn't appease you. It doesn't appeal to you anymore because you were fucking ignorant. Like I was fucking ignorant. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean we don't see it, but it damn sure makes us get further and further away from people who are still engaged in bullshit like this, G. And I'm just using that as an example as what this is. So this would be somebody thinking that them serving dope is gonna attract me. Nigga, you crazy. I'm out. I don't want no fucking charges, bitch, and I got pistols. What? And my shit legal, but I'm just saying I don't need to be around dope and what? You crazy, you done lost your mind, boy or girl. It's this type of shit. You got too much to lose, G. And I feel like a lot of y'all realize that shit in the next 7 days. For real, for real. It's a lot of people out here that's just living backwards as fuck. This started giving me backwards as fuck living for some reason. And it's almost like that 6 of Cups reverse that I had said, right? About people who refuse to accept the new world. It's like people, I mean, I know you have to swim this way. She's really just getting air. But the way that it's looking, it looks like she doesn't want to look forward. I refuse to accept the new world. The path to righteousness. It's like the world is getting worse. You either like one of the fuckers or you one of the light bearers. You know what I mean? It's like that type of energy. And somebody like wants to say I'm a light bearer because they're headed east. But the way they look like a fucker. They looking back like a fucker and going straight like a, you know what I mean? Come on, G. How you going? This is like somebody who's maybe in 2 worlds, divine feminine, divine masculine, or what are they saying? Teetering between 2 worlds. Mind your business. They said to you, daughters of Job who travel the eastern skies, okay? So it's like you have direction. They specifically said eastern sky. This somebody between 2 worlds. We know the cop is just whoever the fuck this is. Okay? Be aware, girl or boy, in the next 7 days. Oh, wow. Somebody gonna go to a restaurant, they gonna take a long motherfucking time to bring your food, G. This shit say patience. And it ain't nothing in you fucking balls, G. Like, and then this is you asking, ain't nobody in this motherfucker, what's taking so long? This like, ain't nobody in the restaurant, where the fuck is my food, G? You shouldn't even be eating there, G, if there's nobody there. But I feel like they short staffed. So the motherfucker that took your order is also washing the dishes, valet parking the car, cooking the steak, chopping the like, I feel like, I hope they wash their hands. The hand don't look wet at all. The elbows, and it's like somebody who ain't washed their hands neither. Be careful of unsanitary conditions. The hands don't look wet at all. Look at them. All that water behind the hands. Or this just somebody who washed their palms and don't wash the fronts and shit. Like somebody just go like that and make your food. They don't even wash the top of their motherfucking hands. Ugh. Ugh. What the fuck going on here? Damn, that does remind me of that. So no disrespect to hot dog on a stick allegedly, but I did see it with my own eyes, G. I saw this shit with my own eyes. Now, if you got a hot dog on a stick in your town, right? You know they pump that lemonade, right? The girls pump the lemonade with their arms, and then they take the big jug, and then they pour the lemonade into the little dispenser, right? And I saw this one girl doing this shit, and the lemonade was pouring all down under her arms, G, into the lemonade dispenser. That's what this is. You know, like when you pour some shit and it's just too much, you know what I mean? And the shit start running all down your shit. Somebody's gonna pour like some vat of drink or something into like a big dispenser. It could be a soda machine or something, and that shit run all down their underarms into your dispenser. G. It Something about fast food and soda. I already knew about the soda machines and the mold on the inside, allegedly, but it ain't allegedly though. You don't know what the fuck that soda machine look like on the inside. They just show you the little pictures and shit. It be mold all in that motherfucker, G. Okay, I know a lot of people that y'all know shit. What are we here? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all know they play hockey with them hamburger buns. Y'all think I didn't know? We played hockey with hamburger buns, but we didn't throw them away. Why would we waste them? No. You put us on inventory, we're gonna have a little fun, okay? This type of shit. So I do see you guys having good times. If you work at like, you know, a fast food restaurant, or this could be like a retail job. If you're like in your 20s and shit, those were some of the best times of my life, G. I met some of my best friends working retail jobs late at night on that bullshit. You know what I mean? So I see like memories out here. A lot of you guys making memories if you're in your 20s or just turning 30 or something like that. Good times, G. You're gonna appreciate those when you get older and shit. But I don't know. Don't get caught with the buns and all that other shit. Like, you know, playing with the food and shit. And be careful. I don't appreciate the shit, but I don't eat places that have burger buns and not like that. Not where you can just play NHL with them and shit. Nah. Okay. Let's move on. Put something on the watch the throne. Heart, love. Okay. They love you, Divine Feminine. They love your ass, G. Look at that shit. So that's why I told you people doing it for hearts and likes though. Number one, that other person. But I feel like people love your ass, okay? That's why you're on it. So I heard you're the people's choice. So something about People's Choice Awards, some of you guys could be nominated for that if you're in entertainment or y'all into the whole award thing. I heard People's Choice Awards, but I feel like you are the people's choice. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. People love you. I feel like you're good to people. You're kind. This could be like you take care of your community, charity, or whatever the fuck. But this is like you don't do it for likes and hearts and shit. You know what they say about doing shit like that and wanting the applause and the attention of other people when you do shit for people, right? Wanting the applause and attention from other people, that's the only blessing you're gonna get. God doesn't show any love to that shit. Like, he doesn't acknowledge it. You either doing it for him, he says, or you doing it for them. Don't think you're gonna fool him by doing it for them and saying it's for him. You know what I mean? That's why people don't get blessed when they do all that shit. And want to like exploit motherfuckers less fortunate than them. This type of shit. I feel like people love you because you're humble, modest, kind. You don't expect shit back when you fucking give it. You're confident. You're strong, determined and shit. Something about like you got heart. This is like the 8 is here, which is like the strength card. It's like a strong heart. Like, you know what I mean? You just motherfucking rider. Shit. That's basically what it says. Or boy, that's what it says. Strong heart. You know what I mean? So a leader or someone who's not scared to take the first punch, or, you know what I mean, to stand up for what's right. This is like standing up for injustices, even though you know it could cost you something. And then most of the time it does. Well, they say bad things happen to good people. I feel like you don't mind. You'd rather still just be good people. And if bad things happen, then that's just what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? We're those type of people. But you're going to feel that way if you're on the path to righteousness because you travel the eastern fucking skies. So that's why I say the worst thing they could ever do to a divine feminine, divine masculine is take our flesh. That's fucking, you're fucking unstoppable after that. It's all about the spirit. That's why these motherfuckers getting haunted and kids scared to go to bed and motherfuckers losing, you know what I mean, getting sick and all this other shit. These motherfuckers ain't dead, okay? Now, some people are dead, but I'm talking about the watch the throne ass people and daughters of Jobs and all these motherfuckers, this shit that they're naming and they're calling you, and they were talking about your ancestors' initials and sage and smoke and all that other shit. Obviously, they're still here. If you're hearing their name in readings and they're chasing people out their motherfucking homes and shit, what you think, G? That's why I said the worst thing they could ever do. The worst thing they could have ever done was crucify the Messiah. We're talking about that man today. Not just me, but everywhere in 2023. So did you really kill him, G? Did you? They would have did better just leaving that man alone in his flesh and letting him die an old ass man. You know what I mean? Because the flesh is what binds us. The flesh is what makes us weak. So that's why I said every time, well, I didn't say that, but yes, the flesh is what makes us weak. So they would have done better, even though he wasn't a weak man. But I feel like y'all understand what I'm saying. It's almost like he wasn't attached to anything earthly anymore. So what the fuck could hurt him? And y'all are already living like this in the flesh. You know what I mean? Or we're trying to, a lot of us, right? But that's why I said if they ever took you out of the flesh, I feel like, man, on some real shit, and I hate to like say that shit. because I don't see that happening, but it'll be the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? For them, though, is what I'm saying. Not for you, because they can't really kill you because you've already traveled the eastern skies, daughters of Job. Okay? I don't know where the fuck your ass went, or where you been, or where you come from, or whatever that shit. This like your bloodline and shit. You got a strong ass bloodline that pump through your veins and all this shit. So I don't know, okay? I'm just saying though, this like some shit that'll hunt motherfuckers' kids for the rest of their life and shit, or some old crazy ass shit where everybody just get some type of illness or some shit. If they were to ever take you out your body, it's almost like you would have the power to derail, they said, a whole generation, outside of your body. That's why God keeps you in your body. They said a lot of the times that you guys have been saved from something is because you're more dangerous outside of your body. I believe that shit too, G. I believe that shit too. Some of y'all can astral travel and do all that shit now. Can you imagine being out your fucking body forever? You know what I mean? This like, they're showing me Beloved with Oprah Winfrey and old girl, and when she opened her mouth and all them flies came out. But how'd they get in there in the first place? You know, they're showing me like you could appear like that. If someone ever took you out of your body, they're showing me a swarm of flies just go in someone's mouth, G. It's like then you would be in the, I don't know. Let's move on, okay? Yeah, never give up is what's at the bottom. It's like you're immortal. So it's better to keep you mortal, is what they're saying. And it makes total fucking sense, G. There's only so much a human can do. You know what I mean? There's only so much a human can threaten you with as far as earthly harm. But a godly man or woman, right, that's been taken out of the flesh, G, that believes in resurrection and eternal life and all that, and they are a servant of God. Do you know the fucking, dude, they said catastrophe for these people. Yeah, that's why I said I believe whoever crucified Christ, that bloodline still cursed to this day. Those people are still around. That bloodline will probably never ever, I mean, God probably like, I got to see you one-on-one. You know what I mean? Don't even stand at the gate. Pull that motherfucker out, pull him to the side. We'll get to them later because that's way too deep. Next. For real. For any of them people that got to come through the gates and shit. I feel like, you know, sins of the Father type shit is what this is. So they're telling me like people doing things to you and all this other shit. People are already reaping the karma of you being in your flesh and being able to possess this type of spiritual energy. I pray that they keep you in your flesh, G, is what they're saying. This is a horrible fucking message because I don't want anybody to think they're I don't pick up anything. This, you gotta, shit, you on the throne, strong, okay? Moving, healthy, everything. I see y'all active in everything, so I'm not picking up on anything sinister, okay? But that's just the way that they're describing it, though. It's like power. Yeah, they say this is a big rich town. Boom, 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 boom. I just come from the poorest part. Yeah, something about your community or some shit like that. Or just as y'all could be giving back, or just feel like you could feel like you're in a giving. It could be a giving mood, Divine Feminine. You could just feel real charitable. I don't know. Or this is somebody doing that shit, doing charity and want motherfuckers to see them. That's what this is too. Somebody giving charity and wanting somebody to look back. Did you see me give charity? It's like this type of shit. Don't nobody even give a fuck. Told you. That's the only, so somebody put a heart. Yes, we saw it. And that's it. That's why it's an empty bowl of emotion here with the yield and shit. They know why, but maybe they didn't know. But it does say that in the Bible. Don't tell the left hand what the right fucking hand is doing, G. This type of shit. So maybe somebody giving or doing some shit because they want you to cease. I feel like someone's trying to, it's deeper than like trying to mimic you and do what you do, but it's like on it's on like a soul, spiritual heart level. You know, they say David was a man after God's own heart. Look at that, okay? Everything he did. If you read Psalms, that man was crying and, you know what I mean? He was cursing the shit out his enemies. If you read Psalms, when his enemies fuck with him, the shit he asked God to do to his enemies, when you read it, you're gonna be like, damn, David? He like plucked their eyes out and leave them for the crows to pick at their dead vulturous bodies. I'm telling you, it's in there, G. David was cold with that shit. Okay, that's why I'll be looking like, well, then I don't feel so bad, shit. Because really I am after God's own heart, just like you are too. It's like that's the only one we want to please. So yeah, if it's going to stop me from pleasing you, please pluck out their eyes, God. I mean, Uncle Dave said it. It's like this type of energy, G. Okay, in the next 7 days. Okay, these people, somebody is about to be punished for like trying to mimic your spirit and not your flesh. Yes, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is, because we've been talking about, you know, the clone and all of them want to be like you and all that. But it's not even that, because I don't feel like you be tripping on a bitch wearing you. Who wore it better? You did, bitch, of course. You too, Divine Masculine. Like, I know I'm fucking flying this shit. I know I look better, period. Let's keep it a bean, okay? You do. So it's not that. They may still try to dress and do all that other shit, but don't nobody even give a fuck about that shit. It's your spirit, it's your soul, it's your energy that people are attracted to. So when somebody tried to clone that, mimic that, and you are someone after God's own heart, do you know how offended God was? The reason he's offended is because he's like, why is this person not trying to be after my own heart like you? Why are they trying to make sure you see them come to? It's like, you know what I mean? Like God's almost like, they're only loving me so you see them. Okay? These are these people that want you to give them applause and put a heart on their shit and like their shit. Okay? I ain't surprised he offended, G. I would be fucking offended. You would be. This like somebody using you just to fuck with your friend and shit. I don't really fuck with you. We'll just fuck with your friend. Did your friend notice me when I came? It's like this type of energy. This is what these people are doing when they try to clone your spirit. Okay? But this is to God, G. So that's between them and him. We are Gucci in this bitch. We are. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, something about strong intuition or something about, or your intuition definitely may be getting stronger, but of course. But it's something like it's guiding you though. Like you're being put like a magnet. Like they showed me the compass. But they showed me some people's compass that's just spinning. Others are headed towards the eastern sky or coming back from the eastern sky. They also said northeast, which makes sense as well. You know what I mean? Like just, you know, the 90-degree or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to get too much into that. Okay. Somebody out here is a strong swimmer, or they're talking about sperm. Shit, this the 8. That's a strong sperm. Okay, so be careful, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Somebody out here may be getting pregnant, or somebody is trying to have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Yeah, somebody's trying to have a baby by somebody on the throne so they can stay relevant, because nobody gives a fuck about them if they don't have a baby with somebody that's relevant, pretty much. So it's a baby mama out here that just wants her resume to say, baby mama of MC Jam Jam. Basically, girl, okay? This woman wants to make sure that you see she's the baby's mama of MC Jam Jam, okay? She don't want you to know she went to school, what she do for work and shit, what her talent is, if she speak any, like nothing. Just that she MC Jam Jam baby mama, G, or whoever the fuck it is, okay? It's shit like this going on. It's damn sad, using children and shit. Wow. Anyway, girl, it's pathetic, G. That's why they said they're in the Pollo campground. Yeah, this like a bunch of chicken heads and shit, basically, yeah. In spiritual jail, just doing stupid ass shit. Like they said, either their heads are already cut off and they just running around like chickens do when their heads get cut off, you know, because the nerves are still firing and shit. Or they're just totally oblivious that they're about to get fucking slaughtered and they're just cluckling bitches. You know what I mean? Or dudes that act like bitches. It's something like that. I'm also being told there was a group of people that all got together. If it's a group of people that get together to bully you, they said these people don't realize that they were bullied into bullying you. Like, so there's a ringleader that's bullied them into bullying you and convinced them that we're all bullies when they're all really not. There's one bully and the rest of them are followers and have been basically bullied into bullying you. Basically, they're that fucking dumb, G. They're that fucking stupid. They're like, I do what I want. They're like, yeah, well, get on that computer and harass Divine Feminine. They're like, I'm right on it. And they're like, I'm a bully now. No, bitch, you're a follower. Okay, that just got bullied. That's what you are. And whoever the main bully is really a punk ass motherfucker because they need a bunch of people to bully you. It's like somebody has somebody fooled out here, but it's like they don't know the true definition of leader, survivor, I stand alone, independent. They don't know the meaning of that shit because this is somebody who definitely needs a group of people to feel relevant at all. So how the fuck is you independent, bitch? Explain it to me, bitch. I'll wait. We'll wait, actually. So anybody coming up against you with a gang of people talking about they independent motherfuckers, laugh, okay? They don't even know the meaning of independent, okay? Or I stand alone, and it's like 5 other raggedy bitches and dudes behind them, laugh. I do what I want. After the other motherfucker tell them what to do, please laugh. You know, it's like they don't even realize they're doing it. That's why they said they're chickens with their heads cut off. They're just running around. So this is like people saying shit, don't even know what the fuck they saying, don't even realize they got their address on Instagram and all told on themselves and all this shit. Okay, just totally fucking oblivious out here. Okay, in the next 7 days. I see why the fuck, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Yeah, just keep swimming, girls and boys, okay? But they thought you was Dory though. You was the dumb one, remember? You was the dumb one, didn't know. Ain't you the one that got the motherfucker to Sydney, Australia at the end to go get his motherfucking son? Oh, okay. But you the dumb one though. Sure, you may repeat yourself and be a little loopy. God's people are peculiar people. God's fish are a peculiar fish, right? But you see, she did the shit and then got a whole motherfucking movie about herself. Gang, didn't she? If we gonna talk about Pixar in this bitch. I'm just saying though. Somebody may have underestimated you or counted you out, and you the whole like foundation of this shit, divine feminine, divine masculine. You the one with the vision and every fucking thing. You do things outside the box. You're not of the ordinary and shit. How could you be God's peculiar people and be fucking ordinary? You know what I mean? That's why all these people are followers. They're fucking ordinary. And then they want to call you peculiar and strange. But that's what the Bible says we are. So bitch, good looking out. Thanks for at least reading that part and knowing you're not part of that shit, stupid. It's like this. It's like this, huh? You know? It's like, are you supposed to be offended by that? Because bitch, if you read, you'd understand that you just gave me mad fucking props. You just confirmed the prophecy again. You know what I mean? It's like this type of shit. I encourage y'all to read the Bible, y'all, and not like on no religious base, because y'all know I'm not even a religious. I'm not. I don't consider myself a Christian, Baptist, or none of that shit. I really don't. I just consider myself a child of God whose master is Yeshua HaMashiach. That's it, G. Literally, like, you know what I mean. Me and his relationship is personal. It has nothing to do with any church or anything like that. That's why I encourage y'all to read it, because I feel like if you read it like on a one-on-one thing, like your friend telling you what was popping off back in the day, you gonna understand it better, G. Read that shit like a motherfucker telling you like, gee, roll up something, let me tell you what the fuck happened back in BC. Like this type of shit, read it like that, it's gonna make way more sense, G. It just is. But the people that are talking shit about you and all that shit, they read it in a religious way. They read it with religious eyes, earthly eyes, and all that other shit. So they don't understand that when they think they're mocking you or calling you all these names, that they're actually confirming that you're on the right side of the prophecy in the book. It's what it is. Especially if you read, you'll never get offended again, G. Remember, I used to always get offended, and sometimes I do be cussing bitches out. I do. But it's not because I'm offended for me anymore. I used to be offended for me. I'm not offended for me, and now they're working on me. They're like, don't get offended for us, bitch. We can do, you know? It's how my spiritual team be like, bitch, calm down. Don't even get offended for us. But I do sometimes. But I do. But it's almost like I don't get upset at the other shit now because, I mean, if you read the book, you're like, damn, they really are doing the same fucking thing. The world, the famines, the viruses, the diseases, everything is like happening, like boom, 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 like all that shit. So surely you'll find yourself in that book as well. And if you happen to find yourself on the right side in that book, what would you be worried about, G? What could possibly, because you know how it's going to end then. If that's the case, if you're reading it, I'm just saying though. Something about fucking with illiterates, but not even like reading, but it's like regular though. It's not as cryptic, is what they're saying. Yes, it's not as cryptic as people make it out to be. But that's for the people who have the eyes to see, they said. They're talking a lot about the Bible, the Quran, any type of, I don't know, some book affiliated with God. They also told me to tell you, for those that are not subscribed to the Messiah, it's because God has subscribed you to another prophet. So some of you guys, it's Buddha, it's Muhammad, it's whatever. But the crazy thing about it is, because they were telling me like all the prophets could do certain like different things. So I can't remember if it was Buddha or one of them. One of them, whoever could levitate. Or like into the air. I know monks and all that, they say they can do that. But like, I mean, we heard Jesus walked on water. Bunks, I don't know, somebody in jail. Monks can levitate. So it's like different, I mean, shit. We've heard of monks levitating. So is it so weird to think that Christ walked on water, G? Unless y'all don't believe that monks have levitated or Buddha did that. But people who follow Buddhism, right, and that's the prophet that they follow, they believe that shit. And it's like, shit, you know how open your mind gotta be to fucking fly? Okay, that's basically motherfuckers flying. You ain't never gonna meet them people, G. Them people too fucking enlightened to come down off that fucking mountain and fuck with us and fuck with karmics and fuck with all. We'll never see them people, G. Guaranteed if somebody out here can fly, that motherfucker is nowhere near us and knows not to come near us. Okay? We will kill him, hurt him, dissect him like the frog and buy all types of shit. Okay? So I'm just saying, it's just better for that person to just stay gone. It's almost this type of energy when they're telling me about the certain prophets that some of you guys have just grew up on. We come from different walks of life, different continents, countries, everything. You know what I mean? So we were all taught different things. It's just how it is. But they said there's a Messiah in all of them, they said. Like, that's why the stories are always similar. So you'll hear one about one, and it's like, that sounds like the story of some. They're supposed to be similar. Especially if I just said you done found yourself in the book. How you gonna find yourself in the Bible and not think that the other prophets that they done named before us ain't gonna be in there neither? That don't make no sense. It don't, G. Come on, man. People gotta put their fucking thinking cap on, bro. It's starting to just get like, you know, man. But I feel like it's because we're moving forward. I feel like people always thought like this. I feel like we're elevating, G. That's what this is. So the more you elevate, levitate, meditate, right? Ascend, whatever the fuck we want to call this shit, right? In this energy, you're gonna gravitate like more and more away from people. Crazy shit about it is these are the people that want your attention. So I'm supposed to stop levitating and shit, stop flying and shit, just because you want me to put a like on your motherfucking Instagram, nigga? Is you crazy? It's like these type of people. They do though. They do. So they want me to stop praying or stop reading to my children at nighttime, says y'all, right? So I can sit on the phone with them and hear them complain about a man that cheats on them all night? Yes, girl, they do. They said, fuck your baby in that reading in that night story. Listen to me complain about Craig. Yes, girl. Okay, it's true. Okay, eventually you're just gonna gravitate away from these people. It's like they don't fucking, there's no room for them. It's like they're not even trying. This ain't even somebody be like, well, girl, can you call me back after you read to your baby if it's not too late? Even if she said that. Cool, girl. Yes, maybe I can. This somebody like, well, just keep talking when you tell her, well, I got to get my baby a bath. Girl, so then he had the nerve, didn't even hear you, bitch. Didn't even fucking hear you, bitch. Okay? Wow. Okay? This the one that's actually wants you to look at her like she's somebody, though. If this your friend, or I don't know who the fuck this is, who they describing, but this somebody that wants you to look at her like she's somebody. And did you see what they had on when they was on Facebook? Or you like this type of shit? Like, bitch, hell no, bitch. I didn't see it. I only saw it, bitch, because you screenshot the shit and sent it. Hold on, let me look, bitch. It's like you pulling up your phone and shit like, oh yeah, I do see it, girl. You know how you try to appease a bitch like, girl, that's fucked up. But you really don't give a fuck, girl. You don't. Divine, you don't. That's what this says. This you really want to say like, bitch, I hope you get some love on yourself, bitch, and finally get on the throne, bitch, and keep it moving one day. That's what you want to say, but you ain't trying to hurt these hoes' feelings, G. Some of y'all divine feminine, divine masculine know so much about people, G, that you fucking could say, that you don't say. And that's why you are loved, and that's why you on the throne. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Shit, I could say a whole lot of shit about a whole lot of motherfuckers, okay? And I'm sure some of y'all know that. Some of y'all people in it, I'm sure y'all know that. I'm sure y'all hear yourself in the reading like, I wonder if she knows that. Sometimes I do. You know what I mean? But that's not my place to, I'm just happy that y'all here and shit, you soak it, whatever. Soak it up, okay? That's not my thing. You know what I mean? This is like people wanting that to be their faith. Like, you know what I mean? Like wanting to put all their information out or put out a bunch of something that like, but it's like a gift though. You know, it's like dropping an album before you mixed and mastered the motherfucker because you just so fucking excited and now it sounds like trash. You know what I mean? It's like this type of shit. But it's because everybody else is dropping their shit this summer. I want to drop my shit this summer. Like, but it's trash, G. Don't do it. We love you. Don't fuck that up. You know what I mean? Wait, we will come. The building and the people, I'm telling you, G, you don't have to rush for anything divine feminine, divine masculine. Using that as an example. People may want you to feel like you got to rush or hop on board or something. No, you on the motherfucking throne. You don't even have to get up that day. Fuck that. You don't even have to, if you feel like it, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. I don't feel like it. Shit, moving a little slow today. Well, today I'm just going to sit and I love to sit. Today I feel like moving. You could do that shit. You're on the throne. This is your fucking empire. Somebody wants you to like act like you work for the empire that you fucking own and build. What the fuck? Ah! People have lost their fucking minds, y'all. I'm telling you, G. But it's because it's not even critical thinking. I keep wanting to say critical thinking, but it's not, G. It's really not that critical, G. Can you drive down the street looking behind you, are you gonna make it to your destination safely? No, that's an obvious no. So why would that apply to somebody in regards to their life, G? New proverb. I mean, fuck. That's what I'm saying. It really ain't fucking critical thinking. All that shit applies to everything. Shit. Can you fry chicken without a fucking spatula and just flip the fucking chicken over with your fingers? I mean, you could try. Sure. You know what I mean? But most people are gonna say, well, no. I need to be prepared for that thing. I need my tongs. I really don't even eat fried food, but if I do, right? It's like all this shit because you know what you need to do to make it be a successful meal. Okay? That's what the fuck. This is like the total fucking opposite is what people are doing, but they want you to praise them for this shit, G. For stupid ass shit, okay? I can't. I just can't. Anyway. Put something on the path to righteousness. I thought we was done, damn it. YouTube, I got to go to Patreon now. Somebody you guys may have had feelings for, you don't have them anymore or something. Because if I put that heart over there with that empty bowl, that's like a lack of love. Or I just don't feel something. Or somebody's heart stopped. This is somebody's heart slowing down with the yield. And then it fucking stops, G. If I move both of those over here. Somebody, I don't know, or somebody finds out some information that makes their heart stop, or I don't know, I'm picking up on a heart attack or some shit like that. Somebody done fucked around and had a heart attack fucking around with you, Divine Feminine. I don't know, girl. Somebody, mama, it's an older woman or man, done went on home and shit. At least God took them home, I heard. But I feel like somebody lost a loved one for fucking with you. Like this person just went home, you know? And not that it can't happen in our own families and shit, cause shit, some of y'all got family members doing y'all fucked up. And some of them about to be called home. None of us are exempt from what the fuck I'm saying here, so I don't want nobody to take it as a disrespect. But that's what the fuck this is. This could be motherfuckers you love going home. Shit, I'm gonna keep it real with you, G. Okay? I'm sensing a rapture here on some real shit. Okay? But it's as a result of some type of action that was taken against you, some type of negative action that was taken against you. It's almost like we've been talking about the unforgivable sin, which we know is the blasphemy, right, against the Holy Spirit, right? So it's like somebody doing that shit and they just, shit. I mean, shit, if you can't be forgiven for it, what the fuck you need to stay here for? It's kind of how they're making me feel. That would just be a hell on earth if you think about it. Like, so you're not even forgiven for this sin because you've blasphemed the Holy Spirit. So I don't even know if you're still getting blessed. I can't say whoever this is that's blasphemed the Holy Spirit still receives blessings. But I guess they would if they still waking up every day. That would be a blessing. That's why I feel like they don't even get that, G. That's why I'm like, it's a blessing to wake up every morning, but I see somebody not, G. And it's like, just like that, you know? Like, and I feel like it's a blessing to go in your sleep or just, like, God is still, I guess that's the last blessing. Yes. Damn, that's the last blessing they get, they said. That is fucked up. God is good though, because it could go a lot of ways when you get checked up out this motherfucker. A lot of us know and have seen it, witnessed it, all types of shit. It can go a lot of motherfucking ways. So whoever this is anyway, that shit, I guess gets taken up either because they did something against you negative or they are like a bystander in regards to someone who did something negative to you. God has mercy on this person and he take them quick, like for real, like they don't feel a thing, whoever this is. Not to be like that, but I mean shit, yeah, that's just the power, G. That's just the power, G. Yeah, the energy. Motherfuckers better be careful out here, G. Motherfuckers traveling skies and all this other shit. Put one on the path to righteousness here and stay in your damn lane now. Mountains, obstacles. Yeah, that is the path to righteousness, ain't it? Get that shit. It ain't easy, G. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, don't be surprised if for a little while you the only motherfucker on the throne. I don't know if you waiting on your emperor, your empress and shit, but don't be surprised, G, if you're gonna have to be loving on yourself for a while and keep it pushing and just keep moving, G. That's what this is. A lot of people can't go with you or they ain't equipped to. They don't have the stamina, the fucking heart, the drive, the spirit, none of that shit. The intellect, none of that shit. The determination, the will, none of that shit. We could go on and on and on and on and on. Some of you guys want these people to travel with you and I get it, G. Because you see potential in these people. But what the fuck we gonna do with potential, G? I mean, shit, it's cool to like test. I'll take that back. You could do something with potential because that's like giving somebody a chance, for sure. But shit, this is like something slowing down. So something's not getting better, it's getting worse with the yield. It should be speeding up Why are you speeding up and something slowing down? That's how you know something or someone is not for you or can't go with you, G. It cannot fucking keep up with you. Or this is somebody trying to compete with you. That motherfucker can't keep up with you. That motherfucker heart gonna give out. Now, it could be in a speaking metaphorically where they just ain't feeling this shit no more. You know what I mean? Like I said, tarot readers probably gonna start leaving and shit. Because it's like, how long you just gonna let bitches just outdo your ass every motherfucking day? Like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, leave us on. Yeah. This type of shit. That's what's gonna start happening. It's like they don't have the will, the drive, the gift, the heart, the determination, the love, the people, the spirit, God's blessing. You know what I mean? Or when an obstacle comes, say money is fucked up or whatever the fuck, then they're not into it as they usually are. When you motherfuckers is tipping and donating and booking and all this other shit. What about when y'all not? It's like, well, shit, we gotta suffer because, me as a viewer speaking, now I gotta fucking suffer and shit because you not, you know what I mean? Getting paid, don't you know God will provide if he put you in this position, period. So it's just an obstacle. It's just a season is what this is. You gonna watch motherfuckers quit just because it's a fucking season, G. And you travel through all of them. Winter, spring, summer, fall, you riding through this motherfucker. You don't give a fuck. And somebody who can't handle all that shit, oh well. Bitch can't swim, then she bound to fucking drown. Oh well. Shit, y'all must be on the old motherfucking well tour, is what it sound like. Look at that shit, and love it. Look at all the people clapping and shit, like we love the old motherfucking well tour. It's amazing. Some of y'all could be on tour right now, of course. Summertime's about to hit. A lot of y'all are going on tour, is what this is. Some of y'all, I see the people can't wait to see you, especially if you're a woman. Having a tour, some type of concert or performing, like, but you're on the throne, not just some broad that's, shut up, man. Not just some broad, G, but I'm talking about you on the throne. You know you are. The people can't wait to see you, G. Somebody else's shit about to slow down, though. This giving me entertainment, but it's because they lackluster. You know what I mean? Or like when they get out there, shit flat as fuck, or fuck. Or we like one song. You know what I mean? Like, we like one song, G. Like, the rest of that shit is like, you know? It's like this type of shit. Or it could be a man, too. But this is this giving me feminine energy here as far as people can't wait to see you. I feel like people about to start falling off here too in regards to entertainment, some type of industries, period, y'all. It's the strong will survive, period. So shit about to get harder, G. Out here. If people ain't noticed, that's why I said in the beginning about the Six of Cups reversed. Well, they say it, right? That these are people not willing to accept the new world. You are. You know what I mean? Seasons change like a motherfucker. You either gonna adapt or you not and shit. That's why I said that smooth road with that luxury car, it can't always be like that. You know that because these are obstacles. So sometimes you in a putt-putt, sometimes you walking, sometimes you on a bus, right? Sometimes your friend gotta come get you. Sometimes you just stranded like a motherfucker, but you're still headed that way. These are people like, well, I'm just gonna go back the other way where everybody's just hanging out, guys, and we're going streaking in the quad. Like this type of stupid ass shit. It's like, well, y'all go on there. Y'all go on there. You know what I mean? I don't fucks around like that. So yeah, JG keeps saying you're on the old motherfucking well tour. I don't know. I like it though. Shit, y'all better pay me if y'all use that shit, because you know I'm gonna call your ass out. If I see anything that says I'm on the old motherfucking well tour, the nun is calling your motherfucking ass out, G. Okay? But good luck, Evie. They said I don't even have to say that. I know, I'm trying to work on that shit. I don't even have to. It's almost like certain things that people are going to use of yours, divine feminine, they have like an energy on them and shit that'll either make them sick, or it'll do the exact opposite of what it would have done for you. So somebody in a relationship with someone that's supposed to be with you, that relationship is the exact opposite of what it would have been with you. Someone trying to recite your lyrics or steal your shit, it's going to get them less views, less likes. People don't like the song. People don't want to read the book because it's them doing it. You know what I mean? It's yours. Some of y'all's, you guys have been, your energy has been imprinted on with like some type of like spiritual seal, that if people are not down with the path to righteousness, because that's the spiritual seal you have, they'll get sick, G. Fuck around. Nana fucking down. I'm telling you, G. Okay? Shit, and I ain't trying to like say that and like for us to be all, because I said it could happen to people that we know and shit and love. You know what I mean? So it's like anybody can fucking get it. That's why they said we're on the old motherfucking well tour. So yeah, somebody want to use it. Good luck, G. Oh, motherfucking well, whatever happens to you, G. On some real shit. Look like ain't nobody on the motherfucking road. Y'all start using that shit. Ain't no motherfucking tour. Be careful. Anyway. Divine Feminine. On YouTube. Yes, that's been your reading. Yes, please hit like, subscribe, share with your fans. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your DU gear and your Toon In Deck at theghettonun.com. The link for the remainder of this video will be in the description box below the video. If not, thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.